Howdy everybody, it's Brian, Indiana Creek Gold. Got a few different things we're going to do and go through and talk about. One of which is going through this bag of crystalline gold from, or it might be silver, no, it's gold, AU, from Little Brother Vendetta. A couple months ago, old Rickard, Rainman, A3 Sky Warrior, and I had donated one of our lotto bags to Mike's Patreon giveaway. I think it was a comment giveaway, a comment video. And I just commented on the video. Oh, Rainman did too. I mean, and I actually thought about it when he was getting ready to do the drawing. I was like, shit. You know, I shouldn't have commented on it, but I just commented on his stuff like I always do. You know, not thinking about it because I knew what the prize was going to be. But that didn't dawn on me at the time. But then my thought was, well, shit, I never win anything anyway. And bam, he drew me. But Mana, he drew again. Mana ended up winning. And he went ahead and sent me this. I told him there was no need, you know, but he went ahead and sent me this bag. So we're going to go ahead and go through that. And I've got this water out here, but we've got these cons that we need to scoop some out of and get dry. Because old Rainman, if you are not signed up yet, he posted his comment video, and I will put the link to that video in the description of this video, if I remember. If not, if you don't see it there, it'll be there eventually. I'll go back and do it. But jump on over there and get in on it. Subscribe if you are not for some reason. But he went over 500 subscribers, and we've got this gold here. We can take a look at it real quick, I guess. This is from a half-day dredge run that we made up the road here, and this is the gold. Richard got in on part of that run, but I was running Buddy Craig's 2-inch dredge, and that's what we came up with that day. So that is going to get added to these cons, and one of the prizes for his 500 subscribers Huck, or giveaway. We refer to it as Huck, keeps the bots and scammers away. But somebody's gonna win that. Let me get this sucked up, and we'll get some of these cons out to dry before we do any panning in there. All right, we got all that gold sucked up. So some of this stuff scooped up out of there. I'll make sure and get plenty of that. Garnet hands, magnetics, the fun part. Now I've got my bigger bags in there. It sort of makes me nervous sending with those things because they tend to leak. But what I've been doing is heat sealing the bottom corners on it. That's where they seem to leak from. So there we go. We'll go with that. Pretty good pile of cons there, and there's probably gold in there. I know there's gold if we just scooped it up, because there's some specks left in that pan, and threw it in there. Stuff stinks. We had smell-o-vision. Yeah. So this stuff will sit out here and dry over the next few days, and we'll add that gold to it and be ready to rock and roll. One of our Indiana Boys Prospecting Club brothers, a couple of them, old Craig and his dad, did some prospecting and dredging up at our spot up the road here. And old Ben Shears, another guy, go check his channel out. It's exactly how it sounds. and if I think about it, I will add a link to his channel in there. He came up for a little bit. Ben didn't run real long. I talked to him on his way out. Ben's sort of like the guy that goes, deer hunting around here and holds out for that 150-inch buck, every year. It's, a 6-year-old deer, 5-year-old deer, instead of shooting a smaller one. He's after the bigger gold. He's got a lot of nice big equipment, and he's after the bigger gold and quantities of it. Craig he likes getting out and searching and getting the gold. But I will post up a picture of Ben's cleanup. He just ran for an hour or two, I think. I don't think he ran for long. So I'll put that up now. And then he found his nice chunky gold that he found there. But and then Craig and his dad ran pretty much all day, I think. And they came up with some nice gold, big old pieces of I don't know whether it's 2 pieces or 1 piece of wire gold. Hell, that long look like. But here, you take a look at that real quick, and then we'll get to panning some of this Vendetta Paydirt. But take a look at Craig and Dad's cleanup real quick. Pretty nice gold. Pretty nice gold. West Central Indiana gold instead of that Southern Indiana stuff. So yeah, I found a lot of that. You see a lot of that fine gold in there. And like I said, you found some chunkers too. Nothing real big, but some decent pieces. That big piece of wire, some decent flakes. So definitely take it. Mike sent me this. He sent me a sticker or two, and I didn't pay a whole lot of attention to those till today. Looky there. This is a 2023 North Yuba Nugget Hunt sticker. Very, very cool. I'm glad I noticed that. So put that one up somewhere safe in the collection of stickers. So let me get this bag opened up, and we'll see what we got. All right, some chunky stuff in there. I'll have my 1/8 inch out here. Yeah, we'll just we'll go with it. But here we go. What we'll do is use the pan with the lip on there. Since we got some bigger rocks in there, that lip in theory should catch that gold, and it usually does pretty good on that. That's why I love these black pans. I love them, and I've got other pans that I thought were going to be like these and have given them away. See how flexible that is? That one's the same way, and I got these years ago. And if anybody has some of these, or know where they can get them, let me know. The ones I've got since then are sort of hard plastic, more like these, like that. They're shaped just like that, the whole 9 yards, but the material is different. It's not flexible, and these things are awesome. I like the hex pans. That the micro grooves on that is, to me, good or better than the snakes again on the XPs. I've got the XP pans. I like it. I've got these. I've got several versions of these, but these are my favorites. And like I said, in bigger material, I just pull this one out. It's got that lip on there, and it usually eliminates worries. So we'll just do it a little bit at a time here. You can pick out some of that stuff. That stuff maybe go to be crushed later. There's pieces of quartz in there. Let me pick through this a little bit. I'll be right back. All right. I'm seeing some goodies in there. Couple pieces. It's always a good sign. I picked some of the bigger rocks out of there, and good looking pieces of quartz, and I swore I seen a speck of gold. It might have just been stuck, a piece of gold stuck to it. But crush that stuff up later. I've still got some Vendetta, the first bag I think he ever sent out of his Hard Rock Experience stuff a year or two ago or whatever. I still got the Hard Rock portion of that stuff around here to crush up. I got some gold peeking through. And y'all that are somewhat new to panning, especially if you're like doing pay dirt such as this, and go through your tailings. Go through them. Mine, I build them up, and then we go through them. And I always find usually a bunch of gold that I missed. But I digress. That's sort of the point. But what I was getting at, you will find, and when I was doing pay dirt reviews on here often, and sort of doing that a lot, I would find a lot of times if the gold is short, or the quantity, a lot of times I would know exactly how much gold is in there, even, but or was supposed to be in there. But a lot of times I would find that when I would miss gold, it would be in the bigger classifications, because you got to miss a lot of little bitty specks of gold to make up, a tenth, or something like that. But it's pretty easy to roll a picker out when you're panning that bigger material like I just was. So just a tip there, I guess, as you will. A little bit more water. And I had sunlight on the deck right here when I brought all this stuff out, and I sat over at the table and I was going to finish my cup of coffee, and got to chatting via text with our everybody's favorite pay dirt reviewer here on YouTube, old Dylan. Dylan Miller, Miller Prospect, and he is one of the original Indiana Boys Prospecting Club members. Old Dylan came up here prospecting with me, early on in my YouTube career. And then Vendetta, Luke Duke, Ron F., he's the one that came up with the Indiana Boys Prospecting Club idea. And Eric, old Robinson Prospecting, just sluice it, RPE sluices. And then old Heavy, Meadow Detective, him and Luke and Ron was getting together. But those are the OGs. Alright, let me get that stuff out of there. I think I can suck that stuff up with a Garrett. So, then we'll go through the rest of it. Looking good. I could not indeed suck that one piece up. It luckily got stuck in the end. It's been a couple years ago, doing a review out here, and I forget what kind of pay dirt it was, but I was sucking stuff up, and I got a big old chunker, like big, I think, 3/10 or something like that, a big piece, sort of oblong, weird piece, but I didn't mean to suck it up. But anyway, it got stuck in the end of this, all right? And there was some sticking out. I could not get that thing out, so I held it out and took a whack of that thing with it. Instead of laying it down tight on something or on the table and cutting it with the knife, I just took a hack at that thing, and the bottle tip flipped down, and I literally watched that big chunker go over the table. I heard it hit the deck, go tink tink, and then nothing, and went over there, and it went through the cracks in the deck. So, sort of worried me when I tried to suck that thing out and it got stuck. I would not have made that same mistake again, but still, sort of had PTSD on that one. Alright, that's the bigger one. I think we can get by with this other pan here. So like that again. Yeah, maybe I made a mistake on that one. But, oh well, we'll be careful. Alright, we got some more of that quartz and stuff I'm going to pick out of there real quick. Alright, we picked out quite a bit more pieces. So we'll get around to doing that stuff at some point. Freaking yellow jacket buzzing around me. Wash off, got a little bit of heavies in there, you can see, probably magnetics. I don't know, go check out Vendetta's website, and I will try to remember to put a link to that in the description. If not, just go to Vendetta Prospect and Google it. Paydirt. And you could probably maybe get some of this still. I guess I should have took a peek before I made the video, but I did not. But if not, I guarantee you'll have several other awesome choices. The best Paydirt vendor on the market. You all know that though. Always been my go-to favorite Paydirt. Getting ready to lose a piece there, it's going to jump out. Gold sticks a lot better than this pan. I've used it a lot more than that other one. Stuff still wanted to roll. I always wanting to get away. Alright, let me get that piece sucked up. Alright, we got it. Another piece wanting to slide. That's some pretty gold. Look at that stuff. Zoom in on that, so do that sniffer dump. Alright, y'all are getting the gist of it. There's 1, 2, 3, 4. A little bit of fine gold there. Let me two-hand this and get this stuff sucked up. Alright, I want to show y'all something. See that fine gold? Right there, that small stuff. I would venture to say that is probably natural gold coming out of this material. Like when you buy Paydirt from Mike, you're buying real Paydirt. The same shit that he goes through when he goes out prospecting, like me. You buy my Paydirt, it's the same stuff we're going through when we're out dredging, sluicing, panning. So, yeah, I would say that's some natural Arizona gold. Those small flakes. I need to get off here. I hear people talking, some people are jabbering, and I think they're down at the bridge, getting ready to go down into the bridge, which people do all the damn time. So, yeah. There's some teenagers and kids and stuff go down there on occasion. Yeah, that we sort of let slide. Yeah, I know who it is, but I hate people going down there on our property. I got shit down there that needn't ought to be down there. So let me go figure out what's going on. Alright. His neighbor's wife out here on the road, on the phone, on her cell phone. So, false alarm. What's that? I don't ever do this, but let me rinse that out. All that fine gold we was finding. Took my little dollar store dollar sauce bottles that I use, rinsed it out. So hands all sticky. I grabbed a pear off the pear tree. That's the pear tree right there inside the shed. And things are like super ripe, super sweet, super soft right now. But yeah, hand got a little juicy. All these yellow jackets flying around. Need that pear juice on my hand. See, look at that piece of quartz in there. See what I was talking about there? That piece there. Let me get this stuff picked out of here and big rocks out. All right. Dogs on guard duty. Somebody's out there talking too. So a big thank you to Mike for sending this to me. There was no need, but I definitely appreciate it, and I can zoom in a little bit here. Definitely making for some good video. Like I said, it had some other stuff we need to get done and talk about too. Like I said, I wanted to share the cleanup with y'all from Ben and Craig. And I'll go in and get this video put together and see y'all on there this evening if I can get it uploaded. Do a regular 9:30 Sunday thing. We got some stuff we got to do. I should be back by then. Keep working them blonde sands up through there. That was a piece of gold trying to wash out. Was not. Shake, 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 shake. More blonde sands. That's that stuff off there. Give this stuff a little wash back here. Get rid of some of this excess. Got a gold starting to show up right there, so we'll do a little bit of back and forth. Ooh, squirrel barking. Speaking of squirrel, had a squirrel open up one of our trail cams. Richard, old Rainman, thought of it because I told him trail cam took pictures for 8 days, and then all of a sudden it came open and took pictures behind it of a squirrel, of 2 squirrels, of 3 squirrels at times, and a deer. And then it rained and the camera died because it was open. And I thought my son had left it open when I first went down there. I was like, what the hell? And then pulled the card and brought it home, and we went to where it opened, the pictures where it opened, and 6 minutes, I think, before it opened, there were some pictures on the trail cam. Well, it had taken pictures, but nothing was there. And then one of the pictures in the top left-hand corner, you can see a squirrel's chin and whiskers and nose and stuff peeking down over the camera. So that squirrel screwed around, messing around with that camera, the sides of it, and popped the latch open. And the camera came open and ruined a $100 trail cam. So I took a blow dryer to, I went down and I knocked on Cole's door because he's the one that went and changed cards last time. And I showed him the picture I took with my cell phone of the camera sitting, halfway open. He said, I didn't do that. I said, You know, I don't know. I said, you must not got it latched all the way or something, you know. And then we thought which I've not done it. I've not closed them before, or not got them closed. They've came open. I've not put the cards in before, or not popped them in all the way. I've not turned the trail cam on before and go down there 2 weeks later and it had been doing anything, you know, the whole time. So I mean, it wasn't out of the realm of possibility. It, you know, one of them shit happens things. I've done it myself, but oh no, we did some research. A little bit of gold trying to slide off there, and it was in fact a squirrel. So let me get this stuff sucked up and we'll have a look. Check this stuff out. Some cool looking gold. Of course the camera's not on the focus. Tell you what I'll do. I'll try to take a couple pictures, flash on, flash off, wax on, wax off. Y'all remember that, or some of you do anyway. But like I said, another big thank you to little brother Vendetta Prospecting. Go check him out. Links might not be up tonight on there. I will get them on there. But definitely go check it out. You want some good pay dirt. Appreciate the new stickers, the special version ones. Appreciate the gold, little brother. You all take care. Head on over there to Rainman's channel, A3 Skyward, and make sure you're in on his comment giveaway. His Huck, 500 subscribers. Huck, like I said, congratulations on going over that 500 mark. What I'll do, like I said, I'll take some pictures of this and we'll tack it on to the end of the video here, and we'll go with it. I appreciate you all, and hopefully I'll have something up for Tuesday. Here with Millie, the gold sniffing dog. Baby's around here somewhere. Oh, there she is. Switching cards out on a couple of the trail cams, and all these trees down through here are pawpaw trees. I just picked this one. It's actually ripe. So yeah, backwoods bananas, really good.